I'm on a quest to build 200 commander decks in just 31 days on a modest budget by building a choose a background commander or a background each day. Later, I can mix and match when I go into a game and have a completely new deck each time. Can I do it? I'm Ancestral, and welcome to Dollar Commander's Moxtober Deck Brewing Challenge. Moxtober is a month-long Magic the Gathering creative event, beginning October 1st. Each day has a word prompt, and you create something from it thematically. Maybe you've heard of Inktober before? It's just like that, but for Magic. I'm using this as an opportunity to brew commander decks, lots of them. And how I'll accomplish this is choosing a commander or a background from a selection of cards from Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate. You can think of this like Jumpstart for Commander. Day 1 is Fool. Magic has many fools in its multiverse. Mostly the foolish sell their souls to demons, but there are plenty of bumbling idiots out there too. For Day 1, I've chosen Dungeon Delver. After all, who would be dumb enough to enter an unexplored dungeon, shrouded in darkness and full of danger? Dungeon Delver's ability is pretty straightforward. Room abilities of dungeons you own trigger an additional time. We only have so many cards with dungeon abilities in blue, and multicolor cards unfortunately are off the table here. But what do all the dungeons, including Undercity, the newest one, have in common? Well, 3 of them draw a card, and with this background, hey, make a double. So we'll run with the card draw theme. Yuan-Ti Malison, Imoen Mystic Trickster, and cards with initiative all get us even more cards. That leaves payoffs like Psychosis Crawler and Triskite Echophile to win us the game. Using creatures with evasion like Looter Ilkor, Cephalid Face Taker, and Keeper of Keys, we can find a way to hit our opponent. With an aggro commander, this might work nicely. Regardless, Reconnaissance Mission and Mask of Memory will just keep doing good work of drawing more cards, with Ominous Seas and Chasm Skulker to further capitalize. Add some additional dungeon delving cards, plus a regular delve card, some card draw spells, cycling cards, and cheap removal, and we might just have a deck after all. Day 2 is Sun. Some of the best cards are Sunny, Sun Titan, Green Sun's Zenith, the Immortal Sun. But from the limited selection of commanders and backgrounds we can choose from, well, I suppose we could go with the sunny demeanor of Ellyn Harbreeze, Busybody. Talkative and friendly, she might have trouble keeping secrets, but her baked goods are just so delicious. Ellyn's ability is filtering for a card, where the more tokens we create in a turn, the more cards we get to choose from. There are different ways to create tokens, of course: clues, food, treasures, and obviously creature tokens. But White has access to more creature tokens than any of the others, so I think this easily becomes a go-wide deck, focusing on creating creatures and gaining some life along the way. Cards like Prava of the Steel Legion, Sacred Mesa, and Castle Ardenvale offer repeatable ways to create creature tokens. We have efficient token generation spells like Entrapment Maneuver and SRAM's Expertise. But we also have scalable spells like White Sun's Zenith and Martial Coup. Oketra's Monument takes advantage of a host of cheap creatures. We can use Martyr's Cause as a sack outlet to help prevent us from dying. Gold Knight Commander and Inspiring Leader all buff our team, while Rumor Gatherer draws us cards, and Jazal Goldmane just flat out closes the game. If we threw the 2 decks together, in fact, this is what we'd get. And I don't think it's half bad. I'm not convinced it's great, but if you take Ellyn and her Dungeon Delver background, plus include the cards from our every board. These are the common cards that make up a commander deck, lands and artifacts. And I think it works. Well, never mind what I think. What do you think? Were there some additions maybe you didn't agree with? Perhaps there are some cards that you would have preferred to see in either of these decks. Let me know in the comments below. Find me in r/budgetbrews and on the Discord server, and I'll see you in the next video.